How to get big brands approved if you want to be doing Amazon wholesale. If you want to be selling on Amazon, how do you get big brands saying yes to you and how exactly it works? My name is Andre Kreisbergs, guys. Welcome to another YouTube video of mine. And I feel like we need to talk about this subject right now. Don't forget to smash the like button, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. This is extremely important. And if you have not yet received my step-by-step guide on how to start selling on Amazon FBA, make sure to go and comment word guide right now below this video, guys. I will send it off to you myself after this video, guys. Make sure to drop me the word guide right now below. This is super important, guys. Okay, and before I start this video, guys, I need to tell you that I do have a shortest way to become successful, a shortest route to being successful in the face of my FBA mastery program. If you guys want to be learning from me directly, I do offer a private mentorship support inside my Telegram channel for my students, as well as a step-by-step FBA mastery program which actually helped over 5,000 people since 2016 to quit their jobs and become successful on the Amazon FBA market, aka e-commerce. Okay, guys, so yeah, when it gets down to brands approval, what exactly you need to do and how do you actually open up these accounts? This is a very interesting subject. I see a lot of people asking about it on my social media, in my Facebook group, in my Telegram channel, I mean in my groups, everywhere, guys. The people asking this on Instagram, like, you know, how do you get the brand saying yes to you? So first of all, guys, I'd like to differentiate the model types. Okay, so when it gets down to selling on Amazon, there's two models that I recommend. Well, it's not just the two models are existing on the market. Okay, there is more than just two models out there. There is obviously, we talk about private label, we talk about drop shipping, but the first two models, the main two models that I recommend when we're talking about FBA, of course, it's arbitrage, online arbitrage, retail arbitrage, same thing, and wholesale. Okay, both is to do with reselling products, reselling brands. But obviously the online arbitrage, retail arbitrage, when you're sourcing products from the actual retailers, from the online stores, from the online retailers, and you're basically flipping those products on Amazon. The wholesale, you're buying straight from the wholesalers, you're buying straight from the distributors, or you're buying products directly from the brands. Okay. Now, people ask, Andre, how do you get the brands approved? Okay, how do you buy directly from the brand because you can get the best prices and etc. And the answer is always the same. The answer is always very simple. I tell them this. Now, you need to understand that you need to set up a company. Like, you need to set up a company to do Amazon wholesale. You know that, right? We all know that, okay? You need to be LC in US, LTD in UK, you need to get the documents and etc. And then you start creating those trade accounts with the suppliers. Now, not every supplier will work with you, of course. It's all numbers game. It's all about consistency. Now, people ask, how do you get actual brands? How do you get those connections? Well, when you're reaching out to the brands, in 95% of the time, in fact 98% of the time, they will tell you that you need to be contacting our distributors. Here's a list of distributors we have. Here's a list of the wholesalers we provide, and those are the products. Those are the suppliers that are supplying the products that we have. Those are the suppliers that are supplying our brands. Okay, makes sense. So you go and reach out to them and you create an account to them. Okay, now regarding getting the actual direct relations with the brands, you need to understand that you need to offer something in exchange in order to be buying from them. Okay, so maybe like let's put it this way. Okay, the big brands will not be working with you because you're just too small of a fish for them. Okay, you should not be focusing on getting the big brands approved because the big brands typically work with the retailers. They work with the massive companies that can provide a massive turnovers, that can actually give a lot of money on the table. You need to understand that. Okay, the smaller brands, the medium type of brands, maybe medium type of brands, you know, smaller type of brands for sure, they're the ones that are going to be willing to work with you. Okay, those are the ones you can actually go and get in touch. And those are the brands you can actually easily get the accounts approved if you know exactly what you're doing. Okay, now what do you need to be focusing on if you want to be doing Amazon wholesale? You see all those people on the internet, a lot of people like, you know, mentors, influencers, gurus, and etc. posting big figures and actually making a lot of money. They're like selling on Amazon, etc. Like, and they claim obviously doing it with the Amazon wholesale model. Like, what exactly you need to do in order, if you want to be like, if you want to be doing the same figures, if you want to be the same type of have the same type of success. Okay, you do the same thing that I just told you literally 1 minute ago into this video. Okay, you need to start contacting the actual wholesalers. You need to start getting in touch with the actual distributors. You need to get the accounts opened up with the actual, you know, wholesalers and distributors accounts that anyone can go and access to right away, because their job is to be selling to us as the consumers. Okay, we are their clients. You need to understand that. Okay, it's not about like it's not that we need them, they actually need us. You need to understand that. Okay, so when you're approaching the wholesalers, when you're approaching distributors, you simply tell them that you want to be doing business and it'll get your accounts approved, okay? It's just all about consistency. You know, it's actually a lot more difficult to find a good wholesaler, a good distributor, versus to find a good retailer to find the products with, to find the products from, and this is obviously very normal. So the hardest part about this business is obviously being consistent. The hardest part is about like constantly doing the contacting, being consistent with the actual business, automating this, okay, putting everything in autopilot. For example, hire virtual assistants so they can actually do the actual brands contacting, and the brands will probably tell you to go to the wholesalers, to distributors, and they'll actually start scouting for the wholesalers. They'll start scouting for the suppliers. They do all these numbers for you because you physically cannot be doing all this stuff yourself. So if you're starting in Amazon wholesale, I mean, obviously, I highly recommend to just press on the numbers game. Virtual assistants can help you a lot. Actually, I teach about virtual assistants and how to outsource and how to scale this business inside my FB Mastery program, so that you know. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying this information, if you're enjoying this type of format, what I'm just talking about, the small subjects, yet very important ones, I'm picking them randomly from my social medias. Make sure to go and comment. Just drop me a yes, drop me some feedback. I appreciate that, guys. And make sure to smash the like button, guys. And don't forget to comment word guide. If you have not yet received my private guide to start selling on Amazon, it's completely free. Drop me the comment, just comment word guide, and I'll be able to send that over to you guys, okay? But when it gets down to like chasing the brands, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time contacting the brands and trying to get the actual brands approved. Instead, ask brands where can you buy their products from. Ask the brands who are their distributors, who are their suppliers, and go reach out to those, because it's going to be so much easier for you to open up the accounts with the direct distributors, because they're going to be willing to sell to you. They will know that you are their customer. You know, it's in their interest to sell to you, and they can sell to you in any amount. The brands will typically, like manufacturer, they will ask you for a massive, massive buys, because, I mean, they simply wouldn't be interested for you to be spending like $500 of them, okay? Distributors, wholesalers, on the other hand, aka suppliers directly, they don't mind that, okay? That's their job. They're selling, they're selling those products to you. They're buying the products directly from the brands. They have also those, they obviously have the contacts. They have the contracts. It's like a chain. You need to understand that, okay? The wholesalers, distributors are, they're having those relationships with the brands, and maybe in the future you can actually build those relationships, the actual relationships through the wholesalers, through the brands, through the wholesalers, through distributors, and get straight to the brands. That's also something that we are doing, and that's also something that actually works. You can actually go and do that. Of course, buying from the medium type of brands, like I've said, from the smaller type of brands, it's possible, and you should be doing this. But if you are just starting out, you really should just be focusing, like your main game plan should be focusing on numbers. The more suppliers you contact, the more suppliers you call, the more suppliers you email, the more accounts you get opened, the more price lists you will receive, the more price lists you will scan, the more products you will find. That's just basically how it works, guys. And that's all I wanted to tell you guys for today. How do you get the actual brands approved to sell on Amazon? The answer is very simple, guys. You don't focus on the brands. You focus on the wholesalers. You focus on distributors. And I think this video should answer this subject once and forever, guys. Hopefully, guys, you enjoyed this video. Make sure to go and smash that like button, guys. It's a new format that I'm doing. Hopefully, guys, you're appreciating and you're enjoying this type of content from me. And yeah, just drop me, guys, a like. Drop me, guys, a word guide below. All my links you can find below in the description of this video as well, guys. Go and join my Telegram channel, guys. That's where you can get all the freshest updates on my content. The link's all going to be below, guys. That's where you're going to get all the content. You're never going to be missing a video or anything from it. Everything is going to be there. I do different polls. I do different type of content, additional type of stuff. Lifestyle motivation, guys. Students results. At the end of the day, we all need a bit of motivation, guys. That's how it works. And of course, the links to my, to my education, to my only program, which is called FB Mastery Program, is available below, guys, in the description. You can go and join that if you guys are interested to learn from me, guys. All right, but that's it. Thank you so much once again, and I'll see you guys on another video. Bye bye.